Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. Week 4 of the NFL season had some special numerology tributes. What I want to focus on in this video is the Jaguars Colts game. I'll also talk briefly about the Chargers and Browns game, and I'll also show you why there's still hope for the Eagles in the NFC East. But look at this. Yesterday, the Colts played without Andrew Luck, their star quarterback. In his place was Matt Hasselbeck, the former quarterback of the Seahawks. And what's interesting about this is in history, there was once upon a time a team called the Miami Seahawks. They folded, and the next season they became the Baltimore Colts. So I see Hasselbeck on the Colts as some tribute to old NFL history. Anyway, yesterday's game without the Colts, notice the headline here says "No Luck Colts," if you can make that out. The game went to overtime 13-13. And I want you to think about luck and what we're taught about numbers in this nation. For most people, they think 13 is an unlucky number. This game went to overtime 13-13. The Colts would end up winning it 16-13 without Luck. I'm pretty sure the reason Andrew Luck sat out is because the league is a numerological joke, and this was a tribute to numerology. Yesterday's date, October 4th, 2015, the date of this game that went to OT 13-13, was a date with 13 numerology. And a little lesson on the words good and bad and what it has to do. Notice that good in simple English gematria sums to 41. This is an important number. USA equals 41. Remember, the USA began with 13 colonies. The word home equals 41. The words lock and key both equal 41. Mom equals 41. 41 is the 13th prime number. Now look at the word bad. Bad is a letter spelled with very small digits. 2, 1, and 4 summing to 7. In this nation, most people are taught to think that 7 is good and 13 is bad, but in our own language, it's absolutely backwards. And I have to tell you something, Truth Seeker, from living and just being aware of people's superstitions, I've noticed in my life that 7 is oftentimes a bad number for me, but I've never had a problem with 13. And, maybe there really is something to these numbers. Maybe 13 really is the better number than 7. In this world, we are taught to live backwards in a lot of ways and have false beliefs, backwards beliefs. It could even be true about what we think about 13 and 7. I'll also have you notice that 13 has a numerology of 4, 7 remains 7, so these two numbers form 4 and 7. The name Luck, I'll just do it up here. L's the 12th letter, U's the 21st, C's the 3rd, K's the 11th, added up. Luck equals 47. 47, a very special number in football and in pro sports. The first ever Super Bowl was in the 47th season. Now check this out. Yesterday, in this game between the Browns and the Chargers, I'll tell you what's interesting right away. Cleveland is a city with 33 gematria. San Diego is a city with 74 gematria. 33 and 74 are very special numbers, especially when they come together. This game had a major 13 tribute that's making the rounds on the internet. I've been reading forums where they're talking about this. I haven't seen anyone point out that yesterday's numerology was 13 because most people don't know numerology. But look at this. 3rd and 13, 13-13 with 13-13 on the clock, huh? The NFL, Truth Seeker, they really do rig it by the numbers. Next, I want to talk about the Philadelphia Eagles. In the preseason, I predicted that they would win the Super Bowl because of the numerological achievement in their game against the Packers. After watching the Week 3 games last week, I modified my Super Bowl pick, not to abandon my Eagles pick, but because of the updated information, I really think that the Packers will be in the Super Bowl for the NFC, very possibly against the Colts. If not the Colts, then the Patriots. But Eagles fans, there is hope. I think Sam Bradford, DeMarco Murray, Chip Kelly will get it together, and this will look like a good team probably by the end of this season, maybe even midway through the season. But look, you guys are 1-3. You're only a game back in your division. There's a lot of games to be played. A lot can happen in 12 games. 1-3 might not be so bad at the end of a week that had 13 numerology. You guys went 1-3 on a date with 13 numerology. To these Zionists, to these Masons who run the league and do this stuff by the numbers, whether you want to believe me or not, they do. If you choose to think that I'm wrong, I am letting you know right now you are absolutely wrong. You are mistaken. Go back and watch my videos. I've predicted way too much right in the past year in the world of sports, not just football, based on these numbers for this to be coincidence. It's way beyond probability that what I am showing is coincidence. I am showing you how the Zionists work. But Eagles fans, there's hope at 1-3 after week 4, the date with 13 numerology. So that's the message, truth seeker. The reason Andrew Luck didn't play in week 4 is because the league is a numerological joke. It's also the reason the game went to overtime 13-13. Until next time, truth seeker.